Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. It's Monday, April 29th, 2024, and I can't believe that April is almost over with. I mean, it's going to be May and then June, and we're halfway to Christmas. Who would have thought? Oh, it's going by way too fast. But anyways, I'm Ann Verillo with stampwithann.com. Thanks for stopping by today. This is my card class to go, card 1 in the series. And I'm using a new bundle, Attention Shoppers, and this bundle will be available on May 1st in my online store. And if you guys haven't gotten your catalog yet, please send me an email. I'd be happy to send out a catalog to you. And if you do have one, I think most of my customers have gotten theirs already. So you can have a preview, look through it, make your wish list, because guess what? We could start ordering, I think, May 1st. So you'll want to make your A and B list, but like me, it's all A's. I can't decide, so I want everything. But anyways, I'm here today to show you this cute, fun, easy card that I made. And there's a couple other cards in the series that I'll be sharing Wednesday and Friday with you. Now, if you're watching live, please leave me a comment. I'm on Facebook and YouTube. If you're watching over on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment as well. I love to go back to the comments and answer them, and I also love to read them. So, and if you're watching the replay, leave me a comment as well. All right, so let's get started here. Let me go down to my craft space here, my craft desk, if I can. There we go. So this is the card. This is the card I made. Okay, this is super easy. So we'll go through. It's a lot of die cutting, but it's really easy. But let me show you here's the Attention Shoppers stamp set. Now it's got the bags. I love the shopping bags. I did a cute card tomorrow. I think that one's got the shopping bags, but it's got the cake, it's got the bottles, which I'm saying that they're wine bottles. It's a wine bottle. It's got the bouquet of flowers. It's got the shopping cart that you can put together with some great sentiments. Shopping is always a good idea, and I totally agree with that. When I was working in corporate, my husband used to tell me, you're going to be the only 75-year-old still working to support your shopping habit. Well, that's just changed. I don't buy as many clothes now, but I buy a lot more stamps. So anyways, side story there. Happy birthday, thanks, and just for you. So these are all the images and sentiments in the stamp set. And then here are the dies. There's 7 dies. So it cuts out the plant, the bag, the birthday cake, the bouquet, the bottles, and the shopping cart. So we're going to be using those today. I'm just going to set that over to the side. Actually, let's get out the dies that we are going to need today. We're going to need the bottle, the bouquet, the shopping cart, and I think those are the only ones we're going to be using today. Oops. Put those back in there. Okay. So let's start. Now, I'm using a lot of the new colors as well. The new 2024, 2026 ink colors. I love them. Still my favorites are the ones that are retiring. So if you haven't grabbed the 2022, 2024 ink colors, the Orchid Oasis, Sweet Sorbet, Starry Sky, Parakeet Party, and I think there was one more. Oh, Tahitian Tide. I don't even know, I haven't checked inventory yet today. So it might not even be available, but you can go on my online store and check, and if they are, grab them before they're gone, because they're after the 30th, they'll no longer be available. So this was super easy. I used the new, it's the Unbound Love Designer Series paper. I think that's what this one was. Yes. Let's see. Yeah. So, did you read that? I have a little stamp on the back that tells me what I did. It's my secret. Okay. Anyways, I used Shy Shamrock, which I thought I was using Summer Splash, but I didn't on this one. Shy Shamrock, Peach Pie, Petunia Pup, and Black. And I just loved how the black went with this. So let's get started. Let's see. Here's the card kit to go. So you'll get all of the supplies you need to make the cards. And I didn't mention this at first. Oh, sorry, I'm going to sneeze. The card kit to go is free if you place a $40 purchase in my online store, excluding tax and shipping, and you'll get enough supplies to make 6 cards, 2 of each design. So this week, I'm only focused on the Attention Shoppers Bundle, which will be available May 1st on my online store. It is a new product, so if you like it, run out and get it on May 1st. I'll be shipping kits out. The last day to order is May 4th, and I'll be shipping kits out on Monday, May 6th, along with emailing a PDF tutorial. So you'll get all the supplies you need to make 6 of the cards. Okay, so let's start. So here is my Petunia Pup. I'm just gonna burnish the edges here. I like a nice crisp fold. My fold is not crisp enough. So we'll set that aside. Now, I also have some inserts for the inside, so we'll leave that for last. Now here's the Designer Series paper. See, isn't that pretty? The other side. I have this suite as well. I think it's Unbound Love, but it's beautiful, and it comes with 2 stamp sets and 2 dies, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to play with that this month. And then I've got the black cardstock for the shopping cart, and then I've got some scraps of white to stamp the bottles and the bouquet on. So let's get started. Here's my Tuxedo Black ink. And we're just gonna, let's see, there's 4 bottles and 1 bouquet. So I've already stamped and die cut 2 bottles. So I had these from before, I didn't want to waste them. So we'll go ahead and stamp 2 more bottles. This is just my Memento Black Tuxedo ink. Oops, let's move that up into the frame a little bit. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Okay, and then let's go ahead and stamp the bouquet as well in our black Tuxedo ink. Oh, I like to get a little bit more black on there. I just re-inked these, so hopefully they're good. I'll put this away. And then we'll go ahead and clean these stamps off. You always got to clean your stamps off. Okay. And now we're just going to color them in. So I used our Stampin' Blends, Shy Shamrock, and I used Peach Pie for the bottles, light and dark. So we'll go ahead and start off with the dark Shy Shamrock. And I just give it a little bit of color here with the dark. And then I pull it down. I come in with the lighter color And I just kind of pull some of that dark down to the bottom. And you get a little bit of shading in here. I do love all these new ink colors as well. Just a little bit. So just come it down with a little bit of dark. You can also, if you want to shade more, you can also use, or if you want to lighten certain spaces up or on the image, you can also use a lifter. And sometimes I use that. I've got one here if I want to show you. So I'm just bringing some of that darker color down with the light. Okay. And then I'll use the dark pumpkin, not pumpkin. We got a lot of pies. This is peach pie. We also have pumpkin pie. Just gonna put some dark right here at the top of the cap. This is my wine glass. No, it's not green wine. It's just the color of the bottle, right? It's got a nice label on it. We'll go with that. Oh, yeah, and my husband, he's doing laundry, so you can hear the washing machine. Sorry. This is the, and I'm going to do the same thing with this. I just want to add a little bit of kind of shadowing in here. So I'm coming in with the dark, because you really don't want it all to be one flat color, because objects have lots of color. You know, they're not all flat. Hi, Janine. Oh, your daughter-in-law does fun fold, multiple pieces, which I shy away from. I know. I'm into my fun folds. I do fun folds on Friday. But I do, I like easy cards. They don't take so long too, especially if I'm going to do multiples. So see, you can see here, there's some shadowing. You don't want it all to be just one dark blob color. Okay, so now we're done with the Shy Shamrock and the peach pie. We're going to come back in with some Pretty in Pink. Do you guys remember that movie? That was a movie, right? Pretty in Pink. And Petunia Pup. So we're going to do the flowers in Petunia Pup. And I'm just going to come in here. Just around the kind of the edges of the flowers. And I'm going to add a little bit of darker Petunia Pup in the centers. The hardest thing about this card really is just the die cutting. I mean, it's really super easy. Oops. When I work with small spaces, small like details like this, the little flowers, I like to use this point because I get a little bit more control over the color, and you don't, you're not coloring a big space, so you really don't need the other tip. So I'm just going to come in and add some dark just around the center of the, or dot it wherever I feel like dotting it. Okay, so we have that. Now we're going to come in with our dark, pretty in pink, and I'm just going to kind of take that up the lines. And I am using the bigger tip now, which I could have used the smaller one, I suppose. And then we'll come in with the lighter. You got to get in here. There's these little spaces that are inside the bouquet. And then we're just going to do a little bit of dark right around here on the bottom, and then a little bit of light in there as well. So there we have this piece colored. Pretty, right? Okay, now time to die cut. Let's put this over here. We'll bring in our cut and emboss machine, and we'll get these all die cut. And I'm just gonna secure these down with a little bit of Post-it note tape that I've showed you guys before. That way it doesn't, my die doesn't slide around on my plate here. You know me, I like to make sure my dies are like close to perfect if you can get them there. Okay, let's die cut these. Oops. Move that out of the way. There's our flowers. Here's our bottle. And then we just have one more bottle, and I'm actually gonna put the black cardstock in here as well to do the shopping cart. Where's my shopping cart? And the wheels. Now, if you guys like this set, they do have, there's been a lot of, I mean a fair amount of demonstrators have been posting it because we all got pre-order. So if you're a demonstrator, you get to order early. So I saw some real cute cards out on Pinterest with this set. Just adorable. So we're going to put that die away. And here's our shopping cart die. Make sure you get all these little things out. And then we'll just take your pick tool, and we're gonna, now you could use adhesive, you know, the adhesive tape underneath before you die cut this out. But I'm pretty good with my glue, so we'll just use some of probably my fine tip glue, or even my regular glue, my regular So we'll get all this out of the way. We'll clean that mess up later. Okay, so we've got our card base here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere this black panel just to the front, off-centered, not straight. And I really challenge myself sometimes because I'm like a straight up and down girl. Like, give it to me. It's supposed to lay this way. It's, you know, I like my oops, gotta make that go a little bit differently here. Come on. Let's see here. So it's just off-centered. I really don't like the way my bone folder. Just gonna try that again. There we go. That's better. And I'm not going to attach this yet because I have some things to put together here on the top. So we're going to take all of our elements or images and I'm going to put together first the shopping cart. So let's see. The legs should go probably like in the middle. So let me get my silicone mat out. Since I am using some glue, see, I use this a lot. I'm just going to adhere a little bit of glue here to the front. It's kind of hard to see. Just a smidgen. And we probably want it to go, oops, right like that. I'll get that glue off there. Oops. Okay. So we've got that glued together. Now, what I want to do is kind of position these before, and I'm going to do the stamp the sentiment last. I don't want to do it. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do it first, just so I make sure I have enough room. Yep. Okay, let's stamp that. I've got it right here. Oops. Ah! Yeah, perfect. All right, we'll stamp it towards the top. And again, kept it simple, just using the black ink, Tuxedo Black, Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And you see it's not, I don't know if you can see well, you can kind of see here. It's not stamped good, so I'm going to take it upside down and just make sure I press real good on there. That's better. And I'm going to stamp it towards the top so I have lots of room for my shopping basket. Okay, there we go. Now for these, can't see some of because of my bow here. I'll turn my bow around. There. I glued these in. I didn't pop them up on dimensionals or anything. So we'll glue this one down first. My glue. Then we'll just glue this one over it. You kind of want to make them seem like they're wobbly in the cart, maybe a little bit. Okay. Oh, moved that too quick. Then we're going to take this one. I want to leave a little space in here because I'm going to glue this last, the bouquet. So we'll leave a little bit of space. We're just going to take this and glue it. You can also use glue dots if you don't like glue. The glue dots are great to use too, so you don't have to worry about that. Put that up a little bit like that. Oh, I keep on moving it. And we'll glue this last one. I use glue dots mostly for my ribbons. We'll just let that sit for 1 minute. And then we're just going to add the bouquet. Right to the front, like so. Now here comes the fun part. It's gluing on the cart. And for this, I'm going to use my fine tip glue pen. I find this a little bit easier to use with these very tight, or not tight, but thin, very thin and delicate pieces. So I just carefully add a little bit of glue to the pieces. You probably can't see, they're just little dots. I just come in with a little dot. I'm super excited. I just can't wait till May 1st because even though we're demonstrators and we got to pre-order, we only got to pre-order certain things. So there's so much more I want in the catalog, hence my attention shoppers thing. Oh, I forgot. I got to get it over here too. So I'm really excited about Wednesday. So we're just going to place our little shopping cart right here on the front, like so. And you just want to hold it there for a second to make sure it adheres. And there we go. I'll put this away. Well, if I can. I got it. Have to put my glue away. I am going to do a video of my craft room too, because I want to show you guys how I've been organizing everything and stuff like that. So now that we have this glued on, we're simply going to put some adhesive Stampin' Dimensionals on here. And we're just going to, again, put it on the front, but we're going to angle it. Get out my trash bag or my trash, what do you call it? Trash, stamp dimensional trash for my dimensionals here. We're just going to place that kind of at an angle. My cart is not sticking down like it's supposed to be. Okay, so that's the front, but I do want to do a couple things before we just jump into the inside. Okay, we're going to add a couple in color resin dots. And I actually added peach pie to this one. So I did one up there. I did one over here. I did some at the bottom. So we'll do one over here. My thing is not connecting. Okay, so that's the front. Oh, no, forget it. Got to do this. We have to tie a little bow. Put those over there. Where are my scissors? They're behind me. And this actually is the Summer Splash. I didn't use the Shy Shamrock ribbon. I've got them all, but I just didn't use them. I just grabbed this one. You can't really tell. I mean, they both are great. And I just kind of tie it and then pull them back a little bit to make the bow a little smaller. There we go. And I'm just going to cut off this edge here and a little bit here. And I saw somebody, they actually put it down, their bow down a little bit more so you can actually see the cart. So that's what I'm going to do. And I've got some glue dots here. I'm just going to take my bow. Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. There, I got it. I'm gonna put it right over here. So that's that card. See, cute, right? Super easy. Now we'll just do the inside. I didn't show you the inside yet. Here I just stamped, shopping is always a good idea, so we'll go ahead and stamp that. Okay, put that on a block. Oops. I love shopping. I didn't used to like shopping on Amazon because I like instant gratification. Like if I'm shopping, I want to get it and I want it in my hands right away. Plus for clothes, you got to go try them on, right? I mean, I bought stuff off of Amazon, but a lot of times I've had to return it because it didn't fit right. So let's do this. Shopping is always a good idea. There we go. And then I stamped the bag. And let's see here. Get this one off. Just use this. Again, I stamped it in black, Memento black ink, and I just colored it in. So just do that real quick. And you guys will be on your way for the day. I am doing my lives earlier now. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm going to be live at 10 o'clock. And the reason I switched is because it's summertime. So I want to be able to, we don't get a big long summer here, not like when I lived in California when it was summer all the time. So I want to be able to take advantage of the good weather while we have it here on the East Coast, Central New York. So I'm just going to color this in quickly with the Petunia Pop. I've been calling it Pup. It's Pop. Oh my God. Okay, Petunia Pop. Jeez. Okay, you guys can laugh at me. I don't care. I better go fix my blog post though, because I think I wrote pup on there too. And you're supposed to know these things. I'm just going to add a little bit more. Oops, not even in frame. A little bit more here. And then I'll drag that color up a little bit. And I'm going to use a little bit, I used the peach pie for the handle very quickly. And then I used the Shy Shamrock. So I'm just going to go into these corners and outline it so that you get some variation there of the shadows. And put a little bit there. And then I'll come in here with this and just bring some of that color back down. And there we have it. Just a little bit of, and I'm going to attach that to here. Just use the glue real quick. And then put this on the black. Oops, little spot there. And then we'll go ahead and attach it. I'll use my Stampin' Seal. Oops. Oops. Sometimes it gets a little stuck. And we'll just go ahead and attach this right to the inside. There we go. So there's our card. Isn't that cute? And here's the other card. So let me just bring you back to my, there we go. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. We're 38 minutes into this. And don't forget, come back and join me Wednesday at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. I will be on Facebook and YouTube Live showing you the second card in the series of my Attention Shoppers Card Class to Go. Have a great week.